Now at 6:30, we have a rare one-on-one interview with Portland's police chief. He took some time to address community concerns about crime and police response.
Chief Chuck Lovell sat down with Fox 12's Simon Gutierrez to talk about the progress the police bureau has made and the work still left to be done.
Chief Lovell today addressed the community's ongoing concerns about police response and violent crime. He admitted there's still work to do to win back the trust of the community.
Since taking over as police chief in the tumultuous year that was 2020, Chuck Lovell has seen his police bureau become the target first of community demands for reform, then growing community frustration about rampant violent crime. Earlier this year, during his presentation of the 2021 annual report, he drew the ire of Mayor and Police Commissioner Ted Wheeler.
The mayor responded to your saying that staffing was to blame for a lack of police response with an expletive, saying that you needed to stop making excuses and come up with better solutions. Having had some time to think about that, how do you respond now to that criticism?
For me, I think that was taken out of context. Like, I know the mayor knows that we're understaffed, but I do get the sentiment that, you can't come off as if you're complaining about staffing all the time or talking about what you don't have.
Lovell says he remains honest about the challenges facing the bureau, particularly in terms of staffing, but says there has also been progress.
I think over time, we've kind of stabilized. We've gotten to a point now where we're actually hiring people again. We had one of our biggest hiring groups I can remember last month when we hired 20 people.
Lovell says the police bureau has been nimble with the resources it does have, assigning more detectives and officers to investigate gun violence. Even so, in 2021, the bureau's enhanced community safety team triaged more than 1,300 shooting incidents, but only wrote just over 100 arrest warrants.
The numbers there seem concerning, and they don't seem to line up with what the city might expect to be the clearance rate for those cases. Can you explain that at all?
Well, those are difficult cases to solve. A lot of times you'll show up to a scene and there'll be maybe some evidence of gunfire, vehicles hit, casings, and things of that nature. You collect those, but in order to actually find leads, can you get video? Do you have witnesses that are willing to help you? All those things are critical to move those cases forward to a position where they can be result in warrants or arrests.
Still, Lovell says he believes the community's trust in the police bureau has grown, and he sees positive momentum going forward.
I think for us here in Portland, I think people have really come around to see like the defund the police approach is not the answer and not effective. And I think people now want to really see investments in the police that make us better.
And Lovell says the city council's last budget vote to increase funding for the police bureau supports that idea, especially considering the millions of dollars in funding the council voted to strip from the bureau just a couple of years ago. I'm Simon Gutierrez, Fox 12 Oregon.